welcome to our Getting Started platform introducing Hyperforce on-demand video. In this video, I'm here to show you how Hyperforce will deliver value to your business, where the power of the Salesforce Customer 360 meets the agility of the public cloud to keep your data secure and accessible from anywhere. Before diving right in, we always want to extend our thanks to you for being part of the Salesforce family. We're extremely grateful for your partnership and we're excited to support you in your Salesforce journey. Our forward-looking statement might seem familiar to many of you, but we do want to remind you not to make any purchasing decisions based on products or features that aren't currently available. For our agenda today, I will start us off by introducing Hyperforce and explain how the power of the Customer 360 will meet the agility of the public cloud to drive business value for you and your customers. We'll then explain how Hyperforce can help scale, secure, and comply with local data regulation laws and its amazing backward compatibility. From there, we'll go over how to prepare for a Hyperforce org migration with the Hyperforce Assistant, and then we'll wrap up with some next steps and resources to guarantee your success.
Now, let's get started with introduction to Hyperforce and its benefits. The Customer 360 represents our entire portfolio of technology and services that help unite all of your teams on one real-time CRM with a single shared view of customer data. This helps you create personalized customer experience, build customer relationships, and run your business more efficiently. Our platform makes our CRM differentiated and future-proof, because when we add new innovations to our platform, it shows up throughout the Customer 360, making every cloud even more powerful. It all starts with Hyperforce, our trusted, compliant, high-scale platform that lets you run Salesforce wherever you need, with data residency and security built in. All of these capabilities show up throughout our best-in-class apps for your marketing, sales, commerce, service, and IT teams. This will give you a single view of customer data with the specific capabilities you need for each team, helping you work better together and drive productivity and cost saving across your business. Hyperforce is a trusted cloud platform. It is the next generation of our infrastructure, providing a scalable foundation for everything we do on Salesforce, with security, privacy, and data residency and agility across our clouds, including Sales Cloud, Service, Marketing, Commerce, Industry, and more. When comparing first-party to Hyperforce, the key thing to note is that it's an evolution of the data center provider. We will no longer run the physical infrastructure ourselves, but run our servers on the public cloud provider's hardware instead. We can then focus on the layers in our control, the platform, the clouds, the features, and ensure that they are compliant, secure, and that we are innovating and delivering on the features that you need. Today, the majority Salesforce clouds are complete stacks from the hardware through the tools, through the application. This means different tools for building, delivery, monitoring, and networking. Most of these stacks are also in different data centers and locations, and the integrations are done through APIs. Hyperforce changes this to a set of common tools and processes built on standard software foundation. Hyperforce infrastructure provides a consistent set of foundation services for all product clouds to use. Some of the services are mandatory. Products must use them in order to enforce uniform standards for critical functions such as security. Others are optional and make common operations easier so that our product service teams can focus on business value rather than on re-implementing common capabilities. The Hyperforce Foundation is architectured to run on different cloud providers. For now, AWS is a supported provider. We started with AWS because it's the most broadly used cloud provider, and connecting our platform helps our customers who use AWS build better experience with Salesforce. When Salesforce adopts other providers, subject to forward-looking statement, public clouds will be able to continue using Hyperforce Foundation services. Product clouds effort will be limited to making adjustments for any substrate native services they happen to use, which will help accelerate the overall adoption. Now, let's talk about why Hyperforce and its benefits. With Hyperforce, we have an evolution of the data center provider. We will run our service on the public cloud providers' hardware and focus on the layers in our control: the platform, the clouds, the features, and ensure that they are compliant, secure, and meeting customer needs. Now, through Hyperforce, customers around the world can choose to store data in particular location to support compliance with regulations specific to their company, industry, and region. This will enable you to serve your employees and customers globally while providing you enhanced choice and control for residency and compliance. It is also scalable, as you can deploy solutions at B2B and B2C scale in more locations around the world using the public cloud. With the capacity, you can grow your business while scaling with more flexibility and sustainability on Hyperforce. Hyperforce is secure by default through industry-leading features such as least privilege control, zero trust principles, and infrastructure as code, and your data is encrypted in transit and at rest. Hyperforce provides comprehensive privacy standards that enable transparency and control for your customers' data. And finally, Hyperforce will increase your agility through updates with zero downtime and faster dev and test environments, while also bringing in tremendous interoperability with AWS. Hyperforce delivers data residency benefits by providing customers with local data storage and processing options, which can help them comply with local regulations. Localized performance is another Hyperforce benefit. Now you can co-locate your Salesforce apps alongside your other apps. For example, Hyperforce allows you to operate out of India, even though Salesforce does not maintain a data center presence there. We have a very exciting roadmap, and we are looking forward to an even more exciting year ahead. We are already live in 12 countries, and we will be in 5 new countries soon. We are also working hard to add new clouds onto Hyperforce. For example, we recently launched marketing cloud engagements on Hyperforce in India. Now, let's talk more about the EU operating zone. You may remember at Dreamforce, we announced the coming of the EU operating zone. EU operating zone is a new way of combining our industry-leading products on Hyperforce with in-region customer and technical support and enhanced data residency commitments. Over the past year, the team has been diligently working with our EU customers and regulators to be able to launch EU operating zone with an initial set of Customer 360 products spanning sales, service, experience, platform, and financial and health life science industries. I am excited to share that EU operating zone is now generally available. The enhanced level of data residency commitment that EU operating zone provides means that our customers leveraging these products can rest assured that their customer data will remain in EU, providing the choice and control we have heard you need. The future of Hyperforce will allow you to scale more flexibly within the Salesforce trust boundary. Our goal is that in the future, customers on Hyperforce will be able to adjust limits more flexibly within Salesforce to maintain steady, predictable performance from all their apps. Hyperforce workloads in new countries may be closer to integrate workloads or customer access, reducing latency. Customers with AWS workloads in same region may experience reduced latency. Hyperforce is built on 100% renewable energy, and we are committed to maintaining net zero carbon emission across Hyperforce operations. Amazon, AWS, and Salesforce Salesforce share similar values and responsibility regarding sustainability. We are excited to have AWS as a partner to help us achieve our sustainability goals. Trust is our number one value and is centered to everything we do. And Hyperforce is built with the next generation of security. Hyperforce is secure by default and delivers industry-leading features such as least privilege controls, immutable software artifacts, zero trust principles, and infrastructure as code to protect against configurations and change management drift. In addition, Hyperforce also encrypts your data in transit and at rest. Hyperforce re-architecture ensures that the software and infrastructure are immutable. All infrastructure is described as code, which means that changes are made by updating and redeploying a unit of code. Changes can be made in production, which reduces the risk of untested modification. No one has access who doesn't need it, and access is only granted when needed. All service-to-service calls are authenticated and authorized regardless of network or security to allow only proper access. We also raise the security bar by automatically rotating our certificates every 7 days. There is no human interaction in the process, thereby removing human error. Compliance is top of mind for our customers. We have already built and achieved many compliance models, which makes it easier and faster for customers to be compliant. We have standardized our approach to achieving compliance so we can help our customers achieve compliance faster. We are constantly reviewing the compliance landscape worldwide, and when we see a new demand or requirement, we are able to quickly step up and help satisfy our customers' compliance need. This helps our customers get compliance control and accreditation faster, while also helping them to rapidly grow into new regions and adopt new products. At Salesforce, trust is our number one value, and we contractually committed to our customers that we will not materially reduce the level of security for their data. One of the ways that we live up to our commitment is that we make sure that all customers' data is encrypted, both while it is being stored on disk and when it is being passed between internal services within Salesforce. We have commitment to our customers to continuously monitor the global privacy landscape and adapt our privacy program to help protect customer data. With the extensive list of regional, industry, and global certifications we meet, customers know that they can count on Salesforce to manage even their most sensitive data. What this means is at any time you know how your data is collected and used in accordance with our published privacy policies. Having the ability to operate transparently, this will help you understand how your data is collected and used through our clear practices and policies. You always remain in control of your data, which means that you can easily manage how your Salesforce org retains, deletes, anonymizes, and transfers customer data. And you can operate in regions and deliver high standards with strict privacy and data handling requirements, since we continuously monitor the global privacy landscape and adapt our privacy program accordingly. Hyperforce helps you drive velocity and agility for your customers. Now with Hyperforce, we are committing to zero downtime for updates, which will not only boost productivity for your team, but will also create competitive advantages for you. You can now iterate fast with your teams with dev and test environment that can get created or cloned up to 10 times faster, so you can build, test, and automate your deployments faster. And finally, you get extensive interoperability with AWS. We have streamlined security, identity, data, and events with AWS, so you get native integrations of your Salesforce app with AWS without having to write boilerplate custom code. Hyperforce offers us a path to significantly reduce even invisible maintenance. We are actively migrating all customers to the architecture supporting these numbers. Hyperforce also improves the amount of downtime it takes to create and clone sandboxes to release faster. These benefits will help your team by increasing team productivity by easily spinning up and replicating sandboxes for your developers, admins in your org. Faster testing times so you can release faster. And with Quick Clone, you can easily replicate existing sandboxes that has the data, metadata, and configurations you are looking for with little to no downtime. Some new features Hyperforce brings to sandboxes is the Quick Clone and Quick Create capability. With Quick Clone, you can speed up development and testing times by cloning DevPro sandboxes in minutes. You can also clone existing sandboxes, partial or full, with little to no downtime. With these combined features, you can deliver higher quality and get right testing in this environment. Quick Create, you can easily and quickly create full sandboxes much faster, regardless of the org size. With predictable and fast creation times, this will help optimize the time your team waits for these environments to spin up. While it's easy and fast to create, this also helps enable you to refresh your sandboxes more often without having to wait a long period of times as well.
Now, let's move on to talk about the Hyperforce Assistant. The Hyperforce Assistant is available in Lightning Experience and Salesforce Classic in all editions. To use the Assistant, you must be scheduled for an upgrade to Hyperforce through a mass org migration. You can launch Hyperforce Assistant via in-app prompts, or you can select it manually. If you don't see the prompt but you are scheduled for an upgrade, manually launch the Assistant. From Setup in the Quick Find box, enter Hyperforce Assistant and then select Hyperforce Assistant. As a note, only customers slated for migration will have access to see and use this tool. If customers don't see it, they are either already on Hyperforce or have not been scheduled to migrate yet. There are a number of exciting enhancements to the Hyperforce Assistant, such as the Discover tab, which will have comprehensive information about Hyperforce benefits, including infographics and a global map of existing Hyperforce regions. This will help you gain a crucial understanding of what business value Hyperforce brings to your Salesforce application and how you can leverage it. While Hyperforce is designed for backward compatibility, it's necessary for some customers to take extra steps to preserve their Salesforce connections. To avoid interruptions in your Salesforce services, complete the following steps in advance of your org migration date. After completing each step, click Verify or mark Complete. Hyperforce uses modern cloud-based technologies that require you to adopt technical best practices in order to maintain connectivity with Salesforce. These best practices also apply to first-party infrastructure, where many are optional, but on Hyperforce, they are mandatory. To see if you're ready for Hyperforce, click Verify on each step to check the status of your org's readiness, such as looking into updating hard-coded reference links, checking the connectivity to your Salesforce instance on Hyperforce, enable enhanced domains, as well as allowing required domains, ensuring you can receive Salesforce emails, and if you are a Marketing Cloud user, to update Marketing Cloud OAuth endpoints and tenant-specific endpoints. Now, let's take a moment to review some helpful resources to ensure your success with Hyperforce. We want to make sure you've got plenty of other resources to help you explore and learn everything you need to know about Hyperforce and related Salesforce solutions. Whether it's a video, datasheet, or other expert coaching sessions, we've got you covered. We hope you enjoyed learning all about Hyperforce. Thank you so much for watching.